So you can definitely do it. So taking action then. Remember I said be more efficient, right? Be efficient. I want you to think about how much your time's worth quickly. Because this, to me, anyone who's listened to my podcast, anyone's read my newsletter, anyone's seen me on social, I've got this thing, and it's in my book as well, the statement of money is time, not the other way around. You hear these people say time is money? That is a load of rubbish. Because if you think that time is money, you're going to be severely limited as to how much you can earn. If you keep telling yourself time is money, you are limiting yourself to 16 hours a day. Because that's it. Right? And if you want to earn more money, you better work 17, 18, 19 hours a day. If you keep telling yourself that. For me, money is time. And what that means is, it means that my time is the most valuable thing to me. And I look at money as a way of how much of my time I can buy. So I'm looking at how much freedom I can buy based on my current lifestyle at any one time. Because once you've bought some time and you've controlling your living expenses, and you just understand that if I have this much money, I can buy this much time into the future, magic happens. Magic happens. You become free. You become, you can see from a much higher level. And my time, to me, is the most valuable thing that I have. Because it allows me to create, it allows me to see opportunities, it allows me to, just be a better human being. It really does. The more time you have, the more wealth you have, the better human being you are. If you're looking at it in terms of time. Because you're more loving, more caring, more calm, more supportive. You're not out there scratching and fighting and trying to make a quick buck and competing and hammering people, and none of that happens. It all goes away. All goes away. So how much is your time worth? And while you think about that, I just want to say that when people go and try and learn something on YouTube, it takes, on average, 4 times as long to learn anything. Okay, so if you was trying to learn a Guns N' Roses song, okay, and you had an instructor in front of you teaching you the song, if you went on YouTube and learned it, it would take you 4 times as long. So if it took you an hour with the instructor, it would take you 4 hours on YouTube. Okay, just as a very, very basic example there. Okay, so let's just say that you're on $30 an hour. Okay, so $30 an hour, that's if you're business owners in particular, that's probably a rate for a service that you provide. If you're an engineer, if you're a gardener, if you run a cake company, an events company, a entertainment business, $30 an hour, let's just flip it out there, $30 an hour. That's essentially what you're worth. That's what your time you're saying is worth, right? That's what you charge yourself out at. Is that fair? So if you're spending, let's just say that you're spending 4 hours on YouTube, right? 7 days a week. That's $840, right? Just get this. Just get this. This is how I look at things. This is always how I look at things. I weigh up the time, what my time's worth. This is how I always make purchasing decisions and things like that. Okay. So 4 hours. Let's just say you do 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours you're listening to podcasts. You're reading Trading in the Zone. You're really into it. Not, right? You're not learning how to trade listening to a podcast. But you're spending 4 hours because you like being busy. And you're $30 an hour and you're doing that every day. I'm doing that every day, man. I really want to do this trading. I'm listening to podcasts 7 days a week. Right? $840 is what you're spending on that. Okay? Because you're either losing that, because if you're spending 4 hours, that's 4 hours out of your business, I take it. Or 4 hours out of your day. So that's 4 hours you're losing. You are losing. You are spending $840. Does that make sense? Now, the average trader takes 6 months to learn to trade. To learn, okay? Average trader, once they realise they've rushed through some stuff, figured out that that system isn't for them, they need to learn something else, they learn how to, they can actually learn the skill 6 months on average. Okay, there's people that do it quicker, there's people that do it longer. I'm going to go for 6 months based on stats, based on our data. 6 months average. Okay, it's fair. It's a really fair time considering it takes 9 years to go and be a vet, 8 years to be a doctor, 4 years to be a bloody electrician. Right? And I know because I did it. 6 months to learn. Drop in the ocean, 6 months. So let's just say that you're doing that same thing. 4 hours, 7 days per week, $840 per week. 6 months, that's 21 grand. 21 McMuffins. 21 gorillas. What the hell? This is how people don't look at it. They cover this up. It's like, no, I don't want to look at that. What? 21 G's. 21 grand. Just let that sink in. Now, I said the average trader takes 4 times longer when they go on YouTube. So 4 times that is 84 grand. Right? If you're going to take 4 times longer, 6 months is what the average trader takes. With proper education. All right? Now, there's nothing wrong with listening to podcasts, I tell you. But all I'm saying is don't mistake it for moving you forward in your trading journey. You might need a little bit of motivation. I guess there's an intangible element of that, but it's not actually bringing you profits. All right. So 84 grand. And that is without spending any money in the market. Okay. Any money in the market at all at this point. So just let that sink in. And what I want to do, I want to go and grab a quick coffee. All right. And I'm going to take you inside tier 1. Because I know everyone's kind of been asking a lot about, what is this all about? What's the platform? I'm going to take you inside the platform. And because we're running this event, we do this every 3 or 4 months. And I'm going to talk you through everything you get. I've got some big announcements to make as well. We're going to be giving you some freebies, some more giveaways. So let's just grab a coffee and I want to take you inside the platform and literally break it down bit by bit for you guys and give you a phenomenal offer. Sound good? Sound good? Yeah. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to take a 5-minute break. We're going to get a coffee, enough to boil the kettle, get a quick coffee, and we're going to come back. Let's just say we'll come back at, we'll come back at 10:25 Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so that is 7 minutes.